Y'all, white tourists be acting entitled as fuck as if they not here to save some fucking money. So yesterday I'm at the hostel, right? Mind you, the hostel that I was staying at in Bangkok, it literally has self-check-in. It's high security, cameras everywhere. I literally have to fingerprint scan in or use a code. I've literally before let somebody in that was knocking at the door and they was like, no, you know, let us budge them in. You don't have to let anyone in, whoop-de-whoop. They just opened their property. They're big on their security. So this guy at the door, I'm about to walk out. Mind you, I'm trying to leave out. He like, yeah, I'm coming in. It's hot. I'm like, nah, they don't do all of that. They want you gotta have a reservation. Left it at that. So I leave out. I'm coming back in. He watching me. He literally puts all his bags in front of the door. So even if other guests trying to come in and out, it's like now they gotta step all over your bag. That's number one that threw me off. So then, boom, just so happened the house cleaner was there. The housekeeper, she was there, and she really didn't want to deal with it. And she's an older lady. So I'm on my way back out, and she's like lipping thank you. She's like, thank you, you know, without him hearing, but lipping it because she didn't really want to deal with that shit. And she don't really know that much English to tell him straight up, like, no, you can't come in. But she was saying it, but she wasn't, like, able to, like, really say it for real. So I just clearly said, you know, you got to have a reservation. They don't really be letting people in like that. Why this man bombard through the housekeeper lady and was like, I'm going in. I have a reservation now. Mind you, a few minutes ago, he just didn't have no reservation. So he pushes through her. But what really got me is he was like, when I was walking to the door to go out again, well, really was walking to the door. Yeah, I was walking to the door to go out again. I hear him saying, open the door. Who the fuck are you talking to, bitch? So then, yeah. I told him, that's not how you talk to me. You don't talk to me like that. Like, that had got me a little tight because who are you talking to? So then him and the lady have it out. The Thai lady is literally yelling. And y'all, these people are so, I won't say they fragile, but they're not used to like having to yell and be all, they're really big on peace. So she's literally yelling at him like, no, you cannot come in here. But she's struggling to get it out. Get off my head. She's struggling to get it out. That man basically said fuck her and had a seat at the table. Didn't give a fuck about the policy. Didn't give a fuck about nothing. Mind you, it's literally a hostel next door that has a cafe attached to it. You can go in there, get you a little smoothie or sit in there. They won't mind. So then I go about my business. I go for a walk because I was really irritated. So me and Haley go for a walk. And then we end up coming back. And he comes down the stairs and he goes, next time, don't try to be the hero. Oh, I turned up on his ass. I'm talking, I thought I was going to have to fight this man. Don't be the hero, bitch. So you wanted me to just let you yell at an old lady. You wanted me to just watch you basically intimidate this older woman because she's tired and she's old. No, I'm not that girl that's just gonna sit in there and watch me and talk to a woman any kind of way. And I was making sure I was like, you good? Before I went on my walk with Haley, I was like, you okay? Because I kind of felt like uneasy leaving her there, even though it wasn't my business. Still, like, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I told his ass, and he tried to pull it. If this was happening to you, you would be like, it's because I'm a black woman. No, the fuck I wouldn't. I'm not that type of black person. Right idea, wrong bitch. Because we as black people, what people don't realize, we make sure we have our shit T's crossed and I's dotted because we don't want to hear. People already be trying to treat us like we don't belong. So if it's a policy, we're making sure we got that shit to a T. That's what people don't be knowing. People be thinking we just be pulling a race card. No, that's not how it go. So yeah, I was like, what the fuck country are you from? I was just going in on y'all. Like, I was just going in on his ass. I don't even remember. And then I haven't yelled in so many months. Y'all really been at peace. My nervous system did not like that. My nervous system was like, what is going on? Are we okay? But yeah, so then he brought up the race thing. And then I was like, what? And then he said something about you people. This is what's wrong with you people. And I said, you people. He said, look at you. You want to bring up race. No, bitch, you just brought up race. And you just said you people. So I'm trying to understand what people. Us people staying at the hostel. Us people that, what? Us black people? What are you saying? Like, stand on what you're saying. Don't just say you people in it. And that's what I noticed with a lot of white people. They're trying to, like, throw stones and then try to hide their hand. Bitch, you were trying to antagonize me. So I told her, I said, you're a fucking narcissist. I'm done talking to you. I said, you're a bitch. I was flicking him off. I said, what are you going to do? I said, what the fuck country are you from? What the fuck country are you from? English barely getting out. Bitch, you better get the fuck out my face.